So before we begin, let us do our pranams to Prabhupada. Naam Krishna Prasad Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Prachadine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshadini Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivas Prabhu Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, so today is the 10. Now it's 10 offenses. As you can see, the color is red. Red means danger. So it's dangerous. So during my discourse, during my presentation, I might be a bit harsh. I'm not here to. I'm not giving a presentation. I'm just sharing what I've studied. Okay. If there's anyone who has committed more than the 10 offenses more often than anybody, it's me. So I'm not in the capacity to tell you all what to do or what not to do, but I'm just sharing so that we all learn something today. Okay. So, and of course, I'd like all the Vaishnavas, forgiveness to all the Vaishnavas if there's any transgression. So, on an auspicious note, we will start with what Prabhupada had said. Alright, in CC until Leela 4.71. Of the 9 processes of devotional service, the most important is to always chant the holy name of the Lord. If one does so, avoiding the 10 kinds of offenses, one very easily obtains the valuable love of God. So I've highlighted the important points. Actually, Prabhupada actually summarizes the whole seminar on 10 offenses today, what I'm going to cover. Always chant the holy name of the Lord, that we should do. Avoiding the 10 kinds of offenses that we also are doing, that we should not do. And then one very easily obtains, Prabhupada is saying, very easily obtains the most valuable love of God. So this is the prayojana, this is the conclusion, this is the goal that we should attain for, love of God. How do we do that? Very easily, by avoiding the 10 offenses. So where are we? Changi Rice condo, function room, clubhouse, are we there? Or are we somewhere else? So now, sorry? So, pardon me, it's a bit dark. Okay, there are 3 stages. We are in the first stage. Most of us, maybe some of you are in the other stages. So, let us talk about the first stage, Naam Aparad. So, Aparad means offense. So Naam Aparad, offensive chanting of the holy name or chanting of the holy name which is subject to the 10 kinds of Naam Aparad. Right? So then the next stage is called Naam Abhas. Abhas means it's called shadow. Shadows. Okay? This stage of chanting in which one is becoming clear of sins and offenses but has not yet attained pure chanting. So this is the clearing stage. You're clearing your offenses. Right? There's still a bit of light at the end of the day. Prabhupada gives a very nice example that Naam Abhas is compared to early morning. It's still dark, the sun has not come out yet, but you can still see things, right? Still see a bit. This is the stage of Naam Abhas. It's the clearing stage, right? It's not yet, you're not yet in the final stage of Shrutanam, right? So Shrutanam is the pure stage of chanting where Krishna fully reveals himself. This is where when you chant Shrutanam, you will get Krishna Prema. Right, this is the final stage. So we have to go in stages from the 3rd stage, 2nd stage to Shrutanam, right? So these are the 10 offenses. Overwhelming, I can see, right? Every day Prabhupada told us that we should read the 10 offenses. So we can read together, but I think because there's restriction of time, so we are going to cover this anyway. So, just to give you a summary of this 10 offenses, okay? So, let us, before that, I think some of us, some of you all are new. So, the Hare Krishna mantra was given to us 500 years ago. Actually, it's eternal, but it was given to us by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And it is it's the most potent mantra for this age, right? And the name and form, sometimes people will say, oh, what is the difference in chanting? I mean, why should we chant? We can just go to the temple and worship the Lord, right? Sometimes people will ask the question. But the name and form are not different. The Lord, because He's absolute, right? He's absolute. So the name and form has no difference at all. Sometimes Rupa Goswami has said that the name is actually much more merciful than the form. Why? Because Rupa Goswami has said that when you do seva, service to the deity, there are a lot of offenses. But when you chant, the devotee can dive into the ocean of transcendental nectar just by chanting the Lord. And another example is given, like if you go to the temple closes at 9. So let's say you want to see Krishna, 9 o'clock when he closes, you can't see Krishna. But when you have the name, even at 12, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, any time you want to experience Krishna, the nectar of Krishna, then you just have to pick up and chant His holy name. So the name